welcome to Big Scott 35. This past weekend, went to a card show. I was very happy with it. I have been lucky enough since the first week of June. We've had card shows in Iowa. Iowa hasn't been much shut down during this whole thing. But this one actually was a huge turnout at this one. The guy that runs my local card shop was very happy. Big turnout. It was packed in there. I was wearing my mask, and I talked a little bit about card shows on my Let's Talk this past week, but this one was a little bit more old school. I've said it in past videos in this area. It's a little bit more old school. I even talk about it in my Let's Talk. So to hear more about that, just go to one of those videos. But today I did have a couple pickups. So this one is my first one. This one was around $50. Hope I didn't get too taken. I'm not much on wheeling and dealing. I just said he threw out a price. I didn't agree with the first price, of course. But he came out with a second one, and I went with it because these first few cards there's a lot of numbered and some of these like this Pete Alonso rookie card, orange. This one's numbered to 99. And again, he had these in a box, which you would think you're going to get a little bit of a deal when they're just thrown in a box. And he was like, "Oh, the prices are on the back." Well, now I'm going to show backs, and you won't see prices. So that's my huge pet peeve. It's like, oh, you're going to price it like that. Well, then have them priced. Good grief. And that's a 2019. This is a 2020. And unless you just got them yesterday. And I've never seen this seller before. There was a lot of new faces at this one. Sorry, these still don't want to focus very well. These shiny ones and the plastic. So there's my purple. That is not numbered. Now, he did have that one priced. This is the now playing silver out of $349. And did he have this one priced? Nope. So he had to sit there. Luckily, I didn't have to wait for him to look them all up. Now, this one was in this old school plastic. Man, I've never seen the holder. I wish I would have kept it to show you. It was a snap plastic one, all beat to hell. So I took it out. He let me look at it, and the card was in perfect shape. I love these flares. So my Frank Thomas super. I didn't look at my Pete Alonso super collection that I've accidentally started. Well, 189 out of this flare. Of course, it wasn't priced. And if you're going to set up, and I know a lot of people do now at card shows, to get the most bang out of their buck, just have pricing on your cards. Or if you're going to put them in a box, make the box all one price. If you're going to do a bunch of different prices, which I don't really think you should do, when it comes to you're going to lose some money, but then you're going to make some money on some other ones. Find out what that group of pricing is. Now, this guy had a ton of Cubs stuff because I guess he thinks that's what part of the country we're in. This is a Top Stadium Club Chrome insert, I believe, because this is the same number of the Topps Stadium Club in the regular. This is my problem with last year's Stadium Club with the Chrome. So I'm believing this is an insert. No, I didn't have it. So now I'm like at 380 something for Frank Thomas's. And here's the funny part. I'm around 380 something, I know, for the Pete Alonsos without double checking today. I have more Pete Alonsos than Johnny Bench. Don Ross Diamond Kings, Frank Thomas. Love this one. Love this. I've never seen this Diamond King, and it's numbered out of 10,000. It's a 95. If we can get that to focus, we'll be in business. 478 out of 10,000, 95. So, very nice Diamond King. Now you're starting to see why it's a little pricey. I believe this is just, what, 92? Yeah, 92. Stadium Club. And I didn't have this one. He has 2 cards in this set. So I have the other one. I didn't have this one. Now we're going to go to Griffey's in this box. Which Griffey's, I'm over 500 in my super collection for that. Rifleman of unique ones, not duplicates. I've got 3 or 4 of that one. I just like that card. Fleer Ultra 92. I've professed my love for the Ultra, Fleer Ultra. I don't know if Fleer's like a tough trademark to get, but like I don't know why like Ultra hasn't been picked up by Leaf or somebody else. I'm not a big Leaf fan. I'm really not a big fan of the owner. Seems like a nice enough guy, just too much look what I buy type of deal, which is literally what I'm doing now, but I'm not flexing, I'm sharing. Topps Gold, love this set here. This is the 93. Did not want to guess wrong. Topps Gold did not have this one. Ken Griffey. 2010 Ken Griffey. A little heavier Ken Griffey there. UD Choice. Collector's Choice. I have several of this one, of course. Remember when that card came out. I've gotten this one a couple times now. The P&G All-Star Game. Procter's & Gamble score. This one, I also have UD. This is the UD Choice I was talking about. I misspoke earlier. I think I have a couple of these now. Ken Griffey. I always pick up dupes when then now we're going to just regular stuff. McNeil, red, white, and blue for my Mets collection. And McNeil is my dark horse for MVP this year. His legs started coming back. He started hitting the ball like he did his rookie campaign. I'm predicting 325 with 100 and some scored runs, and I think he's going to have a good year with like 20 home runs, 15 home runs. So I just think with Lindor in the lineup, that lineup is going to be stacked with power. And I think he's going to be have opportunities to get on base. Jacob deGrom, excuse me, I don't know what this one is called. It's but numbered out of 199. It's a select. I know it's a select. I just don't know what this variant is called. This is this year's. What is this? The orange like scale or whatever out of 299. Like I said, I got some numbers out of this guy, numbered cards. And the one thing I have noticed, I've been to 2 shows, same show, last 2 months. Not a lot of new product being broke and out for display. Usually you'll find boxes like color variants or just base cards where people are just open wax, and I have not seen that yet. There's another show up in Bloomington area, Minnesota that I go to, that there's several people there, but they haven't started doing their shows yet, I don't think. This Mike Trout perspective. Topps Chrome. I don't think I had this one. Even if I did, it's a Trout. And I'm starting to pick up more and more Trouts because I've noticed, as much as I like Trout, and everybody likes Trout, I think, but his hobby, just, it doesn't matter what Trout it is, does well. And, you know, even as a collector, you're still thinking about it. You want your cards to have value, right? Stargazing, I just like that insert. The regular prism. I'm a sucker for prisms. I just love the etching. Look at the etching around it. Yeah, on this one you can really see with the helmet that, you know, logos, but it's the player. These galleries. This is the National Card Day Gallery. So I didn't pick up too many just base cards. And here's the 2019 National Card Day. Trout. A couple more. And another Met here. This is the Aqua Wave. I know what this one is. I don't think this one is numbered. It is not. But hey, at least he had it priced. Trout Fire. I did pick up some Fire this year, and this is 2020 Fire. But I believe I don't have this Trout. And then I know I didn't have the Redux from this year. So I did pick up two 2021. I believe I have the chrome one. I don't have the non-chrome. And if I do, now I got two, and that's not a bad thing to have two Trouts. Come on, focus. Thank you. There you go. Then I had a 2-card deal. I think I paid $13 for these 2 cards. So Dunn, this guy I've dealt with in the past, just not at this show, but in different shows in Iowa. This is the gold foil Justin Dunn. He just had this. He had it in his case right beside this Griffey, the short print. Legends is kind of, I like their when they do these. So I got the Griffey, which I know I didn't have, and I didn't ask an arbit like, and this was sitting right beside it. And I felt like I had to explain why I was getting Justin Dunn, because I'm a Mets fan, and I just kind of followed Dunn because the Mets got rid of him. It's kind of a spite reasoning. And then this one. This guy's usually at most of the shows in Iowa. He wasn't at the last show, so I couldn't hit him up. But I got this stack for $17. He has them labeled like half off, and then he knows I always get stuff, and so he gives me a little bit better deal. So I was like, okay, thank you very much. These are 92 East Coast National packs that were there, and you're wondering why I got Andy Ashby. I didn't get it for Andy Ashby. I got it for the Hojo. So I went through the packs and saw who was on the front and back. So I got the Howard Johnson, which is one of my all-time favorite Mets. Darryl Strawberry, which, man, I could have got the Fleer rookie today in a 10, PSA 10. And I didn't pick it up. I in the back of my mind, because I'm starting to get national fever, that I am one that's saving up money for the national, which I've talked about in my last one, but it's in the back of my mind, and I know I shouldn't stop from buying things, but I'm saving up for particular cards, so I'm kind of holding off from buying bigger things. I have a lot of overtime coming up, and I've already kind of earmarked some of that money. So I did not get this for Jeff McKnight, Met. You're like, yeah, I got another Met. But King Griffey Jr. was on the back. So, and it didn't hurt that it was a Met on the front. This one is a member's choice. I believe it's the 92. Yep. Frank Thomas. So he actually has 3 cards in this set. So I did not have that one. I did have this Diamond King, and I did not care. I love these Diamond Kings. I pick them up whenever I can. I did get some benches today. 81. Love the 81 hat there in the bottom. Don Ross. And then Don Ross, he had 2 cards in 81. And I got both of them. And the Don Ross Diamond King. I remember when these came out, and man, was everybody, all my friends, everybody was, you know, the Diamond Kings was just a beautiful card. I mean, this is probably one of the best, well-centered. It's a little off left or right. They were terribly centered, but when these came out, me and my friends just, I mean, I understand why people collect just Diamond Kings or, you know, or autograph them. That it's a beautiful, I love it. And thanks to Baseball Collector, I learned more about Dick Perez and those cards than I ever thought I could, or really thought I needed to. But it's been a great learning experience. Johnny Bench 81 record breaker. Got it twice. And I have a bunch of 81 benches, and I'll keep picking them up. I just love them. This is one of those cards in the 92 where, you know, I think they had this one in Nolan Ryan where it's, you know, his swing all the way through. And I did not have this card. Not happy I didn't have it, but yeah, I didn't have it. So it was a good addition. Dream Team, did not have this one either. And shockingly, did not have this 2010 Allen and Ginter. You're like, man, you got over 400 Griffeys. There's just, I mean, you probably have hundreds of thousands of Griffey. You never have 2. I got this one several times over, but I just like this card. One of the best smiles in the game. Him, Lindor, Ozzie Guillen. Just so many great smiles in the game. Cal Ripken Leaf 86. I have a ton of this in Don Ross. I did not have a Leaf version. Of course, I got plenty of this one. 89. Upper Deck. Got this one several times over. Shortstop Supremes. Trammell and Ripken. Young Ripken. Got to get your sport flicks. You got to get the sport flicks. Leaf 87, again, got a ton of these. I don't even know how many. But, man, look at the centering on that. The baseballs are all, you know, when you, 87, you look at the baseballs on the left and right side is where you kind of see the centering. So, the centering on this is just amazing. That is, I'm sorry, that's going to probably be a slab candidate because I just think it's very well centered. The bottom and the top is off. You can't, it's going to be hard, but the left to right to me is just amazing, and that's just with those 87s so difficult, and it's a Leaf. So 1987 baseball's best sluggers. Really like this card. Always have. I have it several times over now. And keep picking it up. One of my favorite Gary Carters. 82 Fleer. Kind of the way you want to remember him. Sitting there smiling, loving the game, being the kid, you know? Just being the kid. The Hawk. 81 Fleer. I picked up this Darryl Strawberry. It's an 86. It's I don't know if it's miscut or it's just that much off-centered, top to bottom. But, you know, as cheap as I got it, went ahead, got her. The Hawk, 82. He will always be an Expo to me, not a Cub. And I got the Rock. And I like 82 Fleer so much, I got it twice. I also love 81 Fleer because I got that one twice. Look at there. Rock Reigns, 82 highlights. Love 82 hockey stick cards. I can't remember. I think this was the first year of the highlight. And yeah, it was the front, like 7, 9, something, 10 maybe cards of the set. You know, it kind of took the place of the record breakers or the leaders. And in 83, they did the super vet. Or, I really like those inserts of the 80s. 80s cards can be a little boring, to say the least, but David Wright, which I've been really picking up here lately, and I think I make spreadsheets for my super collection. I have not started one for David Wright, but I'm thinking about doing it. Now he's retired. I've gotten this card several times, also have it graded, but if I could find his rookie card for less than $1, I'm going to do it. And I got this Jeff McNeil purple, I think, is the Diamond King. It came with different borders. I think this was last year's, or no, it's 2019 rookie card. So there you go. And then a couple of non-baseball cards. You know, I love Star Wars, but being Women's Month, and I'm hearing, you know, how they're being slighted in the NCAA tournament, how they're being treated a little bit. A little sad, but here's Gina Carrera, who was in the Mandalorian. She's not anymore as of right now. I really like this card of her. Picked that up. And also, to me, one of the best softball players is Jenny Finch. And she's a very good announcer. I believe she won gold with Team USA. And then last is Darth Vader. Never BAM Pop Culture Artist Select card. It doesn't really say like what brand it is, or it doesn't even say really like what year or anything. But less than $1. I got the Darth Vader. So there you have it. That's my pickups from the show. Nothing huge. I got a couple of like posters from a guy that was doing pop culture, which were Star Wars and Batman, which I'll probably do in another video where I could show them off a little bit better. I got to get them framed. He also threw in a Flash one for free, which I appreciate because I really do like that show. From the TV show Flash, not from the movies, because it's a different Flash. So let me know what you think. You know, in this day and age of card shows, you know, is it tough to really find the bargains? I did. It wasn't very tough at this one, like I said. You know, I just wish guys would be better organized and price your cards. I think you would sell a lot more if they're priced. Until next time, leave a like, share. I'm getting, you know, dribbling into subscribers. I really appreciate y'all doing that. Thanks for taking the time to watch these videos. I know it could be long-winded like I'm doing right now. But until next time, see ya.